Hey guys, um, we're going to talk about lesson 126 in A Course in Miracles. I'm doing the lessons, presenting the lessons randomly. I'm doing them right now, starting with one, working to day 365. I'm on day 80, but I like to present them randomly as inspired. The reason why I'm doing again from 1 to 80, or I'm sorry, from 1 to 365, is I just felt called to do so again. For the past almost 20 years since I completed the course in its entirety, the text and the workbook, um, I dove in. I would read the text from time to time. I would do the lessons from time to time. Obviously, when my life was a mess, and I would turn to um, that source of comfort and joy. But I felt called to have it as a practice again, but a practice as lifetime. So I'll work through the course book again. I'll work through the workbook. Get to day 365. Instead of starting over, it'll just be a daily affair. I'll open the book at random and do what I'm doing now, which just present things. 126 says, all that I give is given to myself. So this answers a lot of things. For one, it answers my work with the course. It wouldn't give myself the course, specifically and purposely so. As well, I want to give it to others, not in a forceful, you guys need to do this manner, but just as an inspired, I feel like talking about this stuff manner. Because all that I give to myself. When I give the inspiration and the love and the forgiveness from the course, that is what is returned to me. In some ways, we can say the course is a very, almost all spiritual paths are very selfish, except for the realization that the self that's being considered, the ego, doesn't truly exist, is an illusion. So I can give from the ego, think I'm getting something back. However, the ego itself remains unaffected. And my truest self, my heart center, my loving essence is what benefits. And my life reflects that. And therefore, I have more to give as well. Of course, this also goes with withholding. If I don't give forgiveness, I'm withholding for myself all of those benefits that we talked about yesterday that you receive from forgiveness. I'm cutting myself off from the source of freedom, from the source of joy. I am holding resentment and judgment, grievances. Not only that, I'm projecting those. I'm giving those not just to that one particular person that we think we have a grudge against. I'm giving them to the entire world because that's what I have in my heart. All that I give to myself, which means I'm receiving all of those judgments. I'm receiving all of those grievances. I'm receiving all of those resentments. And I'm steeped in it. And that's all I have to give. And we may think, well, I don't give that away to everyone, but we have it. We have it in our hearts. And it does come out. I'm often asked, how can I deepen my meditation? Why isn't my yoga flowing? And the answer is always, if your mind isn't still, it's because you're holding resentments, because you're holding judgments. You might not think so, but when the mind is overactive like that and it won't settle at all, you need to practice forgiveness. Forgiveness, meditation, they go hand in hand, and it's not a big thing. It's just a gentle practice. We forgive. We see someone, and we recognize the judgment, we recognize the grievances, and we let it go. And we can even say, we don't have to even say it to the person. This isn't an act of, I'm going to forgive you. You've suffered enough. Because that means I'm giving that person my own vanity, my own sense of self-importance, that I can do this, that I am the one in charge. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way because that's not what we want to receive. We want to receive the gratefulness of forgiveness. so we give it. We want to receive the gratefulness of love, so we give it. If you see something that you are lacking in your life, give it, even if you have to fake it. Because in truth, you're not really faking it. We can't give away anything that we don't truly have, but sometimes we don't realize that, so it seems like we're pretending, but we're not. We're remembering, and that's the big difference. So, that, guys, something to consider. What are you giving away? Because all that I give to myself. Take care, guys.